What made you choose Syosset?
I chose Syosset because it seems underutilized, and there really is no town center. To take that a little bit further, a place where the community can go to and live. I'm very much a proponent of transit-oriented development.
What makes this different than a shopping center?
It's very different from a shopping center from a couple aspects. The majority of people that live in Syosset live in single-family homes. Here, I have over 300 units that can be rented or purchased for people to live. So you're actually living in the town. On top of that, there's a nice plaza, which we tend not to have on Long Island. We tend to have a lot of strip malls. And it's not a mall. It's not enclosed. It's open to the elements. So in the summer, you can bring your kids to jump in the fountain, have music, have festivals, all in that great plaza.
And what demography do you see living in this community?
There are two age groups that I would think would live here. The 20 to 35 would be the dominant people that would like to live in this environment. It's very lively, it's very entertaining, gives people a place to go. But I think also the 60 and older.
For that under 35 age, we're going to start seeing children. What kind of facilities? Is there daycare? Do you have recreation?
The answer is yes. If you look at the design, you'll see on the top level in between the sports complexes is an education center made for preschool and after-school activities.
Now, this isn't like a over 55 community, so what's here for the over 55?
A walkable environment.
Syosset has a much higher mean family income. Is the housing here going to reflect that?
Retail and residential I treated the same way. I tried to give levels of economic entry point. In other words, some of your rental units would be on the low side affordable housing. Then there would be some that would be at the medium level. And then there would be one building, Building G, that would be more of the luxury. The same with the retail.
Do you see this being a self-supporting community, or do you see community resources going into subsidizing parts of it?
The parking structures would need to be subsidized in some way. If you look at the proportions, you can see that there is enough residential to support the retail, to have a little grocery store.
This community is being built over existing parking lots that are adjacent to the train station, as well as privately owned retail space. How are you going to get the community to buy into selling and trading their retail space?
I'm removing about 85,000 square feet of existing retail. What I would like to see happen, and the way I've phased this, is that you could have buildings A and buildings D be built first. Then when those get built, people could relocate. And that would have to be a partnership with the town of Oyster Bay and the owners and the developer. I am removing vast asphalt parking lots.
And how would that change with this plan?
Well, the parking structures can handle the amount of parking that is existing with a surplus when you add in the retail and the residential.
What else would you like to tell me about this community?
I think that Long Island needs to look at new ideas on how we handle development, how we get our population to stay, make it exciting. And I think part of what I've designed here is trying to capture what they're looking for.
How come you chose Glen Cove out of all of the cities on Long Island?
Considering I chose Syosset.
So we should try this again.